Arsenal have just been linked to a 20-year-old Spanish player who has stood out with the best numbers in the main European leagues for his age group. Meanwhile, new updates from Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein have been gaining prominence in the last few hours. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal News channel. As always, we're here to bring you the latest updates to keep you informed on all things Gunners. Granit Xhaka, the 31-year-old midfielder, spent 7 eventful years with the Gunners, from 2016 to 2023. Despite the criticism, Xhaka's tenure saw him play 297 games and win 2 FA Cup titles. Since leaving the Emirates Stadium, Xhaka has played a key role in the Switzerland national team. He helped Bayer Leverkusen achieve an unbeaten season in the 2023-24 season, securing the Bundesliga title and the DFB Pokal double, whilst also reaching the Europa League final. His excellent form continued at Euro 2024, where Xhaka guided Switzerland to the quarter-finals with standout performances, including an impressive 2-0 victory over defending champions Italy in the round of 16. At Berlin's Olympiastadion, he created 3 crucial chances and completed 94 passes, more than any other player on the field. Former Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand praised Xhaka's maturity and leadership, noting a significant evolution since his Arsenal days. Rio Ferdinand said, "With Leverkusen and now Switzerland, Xhaka has shown real maturity. He breaks lines, finds passes and makes the right decisions 99% of the time. His dominance is evident in every aspect of his game." Echoing this sentiment, former Chelsea and Everton winger Pat Nevin praised Xhaka's controlled behaviour and improved fitness, highlighting his key role in controlling matches. Xhaka continues to captivate fans and experts alike, showcasing his journey from criticism to triumph on the international stage. According to Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal's summer has been quiet so far, as the club waits for the best opportunities to make its signings. However, he highlighted that departures can also be fundamental, highlighting Reiss Nelson as a player to watch. Nelson, 24, has shown promise but has struggled to play regularly in Mikel Arteta's revamped squad. This has sparked speculation that Nelson could benefit from more game time elsewhere as Arsenal look to optimise their squad effectively. Reiss Nelson, the Arsenal winger, could be one to watch this summer as departures will be as crucial as signings, said Romano. Arsenal are not yet in a rush to bring in new players, waiting for the right opportunities, but they could be open to sales, with Nelson to keep an eye on. It remains to be seen which clubs will be able to compete for Nelson's services, both domestically and potentially abroad. Despite the challenges, Nelson maintains the potential for a successful career as long as he finds consistent playing opportunities. In a team full of stars, it is proof of his determination to fight for a place. Now, we have new transfer reports involving Arsenal-linked midfielder Archie Gray. We recently brought you the latest information about Archie Gray, whose consistent performances have captured attention and placed him at the centre of speculation in recent hours. Previous reports suggested that Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea were in contention for Gray's services this summer. Reports indicated that Leeds had set a price of £30 million, and the big surprise was that Brentford came out ahead for his signature. According to David Ornstein, Gray was prepared to undergo a medical at Brentford after agreeing terms with Leeds. A £35 million deal was expected to be completed for Thomas Frank's side. The likelihood of regular first-team football at Brentford appeared to have influenced Gray's decision. However, there is a twist, with indications that Brentford's offer was rejected, and now Tottenham are in talks to sign Gray, according to David Ornstein. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano also chimed in, confirming Tottenham's move with a verbal proposal already presented. Gray is reportedly interested in the move despite initial medical arrangements with Brentford. As this Archie Gray transfer saga unfolds, Arsenal are yet to show any signs of stepping up their intentions. Meanwhile, we have a significant update on Emile Smith-Rowe's future at the club, with new developments indicating a possible departure. Despite Arsenal's long-standing faith in him and a contract extension during his injury struggles, Smith-Rowe's future looks uncertain as he turns 24 this summer, with his current contract expiring in 2026. The club can now consider maximising his market value. Although knee and groin injuries have hampered his playing time, Smith Rowe has found it a challenge to secure a regular place in Arteta's squad. Reports from The Sun suggest Arsenal are willing to sell him this summer, setting his price at £25 million. While the midfielder is open to leaving to play longer elsewhere, he has expressed a desire to stay and fight for a starting position at the Emirates. This stance comes as Crystal Palace view him as a potential replacement for Michael Olaï's departure to Bayern Munich. Arteta remains an admirer of Smith Rowe's talent, but with Arsenal challenging for the Premier League title, competition for places is fierce. As reported in the last few hours, Arsenal are keeping an eye on Lille striker Jonathan David, with scouts closely monitoring his Copa America performance. Arsenal's interest in David dates back to 2020, when he played for Gent, with a valuation of around €20 million. Interestingly, a similar fee could now secure his Lille services as he enters the final year of his contract. According to the Daily Star, Arsenal are preparing to enter the race for the Canadian international, who is also attracting the attention of Chelsea, Manchester United and West Ham this summer. The Gunners see David as a potential replacement for Eddie Nketiah, who has been linked with a departure from the Emirates. With less than 12 months left on his contract, Lille could be open to cashing in on David, and a £20 million fee could seal the deal. Considering David's age, experience and impressive goal-scoring record of 121 goals and 33 assists in 266 games for Lille and Gent, this could be a bargain for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta is keen to bolster his attacking options, and David's pace, movement and clinical finishing would add a new dimension to Arsenal's frontline. The Gunners will need to act quickly and decisively to secure the Canadian striker's signature. While a move to Arsenal seems plausible under the circumstances, competition from other suitors and convincing Lille to part with their prized asset remain uncertain. Spanish striker Samu Omorodian spent last season on loan at Deportivo Alavés from Atletico de Madrid, standing out for his impressive performances in La Liga. Omorodian, who is just 20 years old, was signed by Atletico de Madrid, who paid his release clause of €6 million to Granada. Atletico guaranteed him a 5-year contract and then immediately loaned him to Alavés so he could gain more experience and playing time. Omorodian's outstanding performances not only caught the attention of Arsenal, but also attracted the interest of several other European clubs. The striker achieved the best numbers for Alavés in the main European leagues for an athlete of his age. Furthermore, English clubs are keeping an eye on his impressive physical qualities. It was reported that Chelsea offered Atletico €40 million but received a negative response. Napoli's interest is linked to the uncertain future of their star, Victor Osimhen, also an Arsenal target. While Roma are looking to replace Romelu Lukaku, who could replace Osimhen if he leaves. Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone is evaluating Omorodian's potential during pre-season training, with the aim of integrating him into the first team next season. However, an offer in excess of €40 million could convince Atletico to sell, opening the door for Arsenal.